don't really know what I'm going to say in this particular video log, so I'll waffle on along the lines that I'm thinking and hopefully it'll make some sense. So I have been sending out emails to lots of different people, some of which absolutely despise me, and ask them if they will take part in tracking the sun on a flat earth on Saturday the 2nd and Sunday the 3rd of July 2016. Now I've got a few responses, some of them indirect and some of them direct, saying that they don't want to take part, and one of them, I'm going to name and shame Glenn, I don't care. So Glenn, Flat Earth Vancouver BC, very kindly dropped me an email in regards to tracking the sun on a flat earth, so I will be sending out Flat Earth Vancouver BC a link to the event, and I've explained to him in the email that if he joins he will be warmly welcomed. In the same way as I responded to him, I didn't swear, shout, have a go, moan or belittle him in any way in my email response. I hope that will somehow send a message to Glenn that that will be the attitude that at least I take if he were to join the hangout that I was hosting. Now I will suggest to the other hosts that should people who in the past have given them earache join, that they are given not a free pass but at least some degree of impunity or immunity, whichever the word is, to share their sunrise or sunset without fear of ridicule. And this message is kind of for Glenn. It's to say the same thing directly to you. I've made messages in response to doxing. No, I'm not going to list the horrible things. I've made responses, you've made responses to me, and basically given the amount of attention you've given me, I feel you deserve at least an invite. It may be that you despise me, but I remember in one of the videos I watched, don't get me wrong, I don't watch a lot of your videos, but you mentioned that you didn't know how to model the stars and therefore it was unimportant. Well, in this particular instance, it's not the sun, you could in the heliocentric sense call it a star, but you can actually do this. You don't have to do any modelling, you don't have to come up with any maps, all you have to do is share your sunrise or sunset, and you can then feel a certain sense of pride that you've taken part in something that may actually help us model our world. It may be a total failure. You may join, give us a load of earache, share your sunrise, sunset, and it proves absolutely nothing. But there we go. It's one of those that you can only try. You can only attempt to do these things, and by attempting to do these things, it shows willing. And from me to you, you're not going to get any earache from me, even if you come in and immediately give it to me in the same way as you have in your email response. But thank you Glenn for dropping me a line. I do appreciate it. It took a lot of courage to do so. So thank you very much. This applies to anybody else who has made hater videos about me or Patricia Steer or anybody else. You are all welcome as far as I am concerned. I'll reiterate that I can't twist any of the other hosts' arms not to give any abuse, but I will encourage them to give a bit of a free pass to people just because we're trying to gather data, and that's all that really matters. So if you're undecided or apprehensive about joining the hangout because in the past you have ridiculed one of the hosts, from me to you, don't be. Join. You don't have to share your face. You don't have to say your name. All you have to do is share your sunrise or sunset, and you may be contributing to something very special. I've been Nathan Oakley. I hope to see you all in the live show on Sunday the 3rd of July.